Hello, dreamers, and welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. Perla here. So, again, an FYI, we have a full house. There's four teenagers between the age of 14 and 19. And then we have little Buster right there, who's 6, and Xena, who's 5, who's somewhere over there. So, just kind of be aware that there will be noise here and there. Gemini. Gemini, we have this energy of like somebody being shady. You're being asked to laugh laugh it off, and just be very aware that things can get ugly. There is a sense here, and I said on a stability boy, no, a stability ball. There's no boy, a stability ball. So that's kind of like the noise that you'll be hearing. Um, but what I wanted to say was, what I was saying was, um there are individuals, and I feel like this is more than one person that is trying to test your patience when it comes to certain things. Someone is just pushing your buttons, trying to push your limits, trying to see what they can and cannot get away with. There seems to be a click, let's put it this way, like, because it seems like a little click of like three individuals, right? Whether this is at work or this is like within a group, friend group or family group or whatever it is, there are these three individuals. And the funny thing is that the way that it's coming up is like each of these individuals are testing your limits in different areas, right? Some of them are testing, one of them is like testing your limits as like, okay, how much can I get from Gemini? What can I get from Gemini? The other person is like, okay, how badly can I treat Gemini and they'll still be around? And then the other one, to be honest with you, there is this sense of like somebody wanting to have power or control over you. So it is funny to me the way that it's showing up, because again, you're being asked to laugh it off, because it's like you see the intention, or you see these individuals before they're even there. It's like your entire spiritual team, right? Whomever it is, who they are that you have there. There is this sense of like they're letting you know that who these individuals are and how they are coming into your life, right? What it is that they're trying to bring into your life is what I should say. So again, because you have this beautiful gift of knowing ahead of time that they're coming and what they're coming in to bring, you're being asked to like it's almost kind of like, don't waste your time trying to show your strength or trying to show who you are, or like trying to defend yourself or something like that. Laugh it off is what I'm being told that you should be doing. It's like laugh it off, because it's like there is no need for you to, excuse me, there's no need for you to allow yourself to be brought down to these individuals' levels. I feel that the reason why it's coming in the way that it is, and it's like, it may be in the past where it would just be like one person that is testing your limits, right? Or testing you out or whatever. And this time there's like three of them, or these three energies that are coming in. It is because this is a chapter of your life that you're meant to close, right? Where you react to what other people are saying or what other people are doing instead of learning to respond. So this is, in quote unquote, let's put it this way, like a test, right? What are you going to do in this moment in time? Like, we're telling you ahead of time, this person is going to bring this person is going to bring that person is going to bring this. Are you going to react in that moment? Are you going to allow your emotions to take over, or are you going to respond, right? Because there is a difference, right? When we're reacting, we're focused on the emotions and the feelings that we're having at that moment in time, right? And we want justice for the way that we're feeling. We want justice for feeling angry. We want justice for feeling sad or feeling embarrassed or whatever it is. But when we take the time to respond, we're not just looking at what is occurring in the moment, but also the lessons, everything that is behind the scenes within a situation. And that is what spirit is asking you to do during this time, because otherwise it definitely can get ugly if you really allow yourself to react, things are gonna get very ugly. And I know that some people are probably like wondering, well, I gotta stand up for myself. This is not about you not standing up for yourself. You can stand up for yourself without having to react. Uh, and when you normally do that, when you normally stand up for yourself from a space of responding, right, where you're you're not allowing yourself to just react from that primal emotion, is what I like to say. Um, then it only has to be done once, right? You respond once, and then that's it. That's the end of it. When you react to something, the way that I'm looking at it, the way that it's coming up, is like if you react and they're reacting, there's this reaction back and forth, and then it just blows into something that it really doesn't need to get to. And again, this has a lot to do with leaving behind a certain pattern of maybe in the past, the way that you may have reacted to situations, or the way that you may have reacted to individuals in any situation in your life. um okay, let's see. There okay, there is this slow movement for or it feels like it's very slow to get to something. And I want to, and again, to for everyone is going to be different, but the way that it's coming up is like some of you have either been waiting for a vacation or planning a vacation, and it's like it just seems like the closer it gets to the date, the more impatient that you're becoming. Because again, this seems like a getaway. This seems like something to help you take your mind off of stuff, like to release stress or whatever it is. But you're like getting anxious about actually getting to that, like that destination, or to that vacation. Whether it is that you're taking a couple of days off from work or whatever it is, like there's this energy of like, okay, I need this day to get here because I feel like I'm gonna like blow up. um when it comes to finances, there is this um there is this thing of like money is going to start flowing in, but needing to learn how to manage that money, needing to like really set intentions to where it is that you're spending your money, and not just that spending it in things that are um unnecessary, is what I'm picking up. There is a no, there is a thing here of like needing to learn how to invest your money. And when I say that, it doesn't necessarily mean like the stock market and stuff like that, but like what is it that, because some of you are in this space, and I feel like I have some of you are in this space of like wanting more money, or wanting to grow your financial situation, your financial wealth. But it's like you may feel like money comes in and then it's like it just disappears as quickly as it comes in. And it's because again, there is this learning of how to intentionally use your money, and that's the way that it's coming up. For everybody, that's going to look different, right? So when you learn to intentionally use your money, and again, this is what's coming through, this is not something that I read or anybody told me, but this is the way that they want me to word it. When you intentionally learn to use your money, then more of that money will flow back to you. But when you're being wasteful with it, there's almost kind of like the well is drying up, and there's not a lot of money coming through. So for those of you Geminis that have not been intentionally spending your money, and when I say that, it doesn't necessarily mean again that you can't buy stuff for yourself or anything like that, but it's about really being intentional as to where it is that your money is going. Anything else that Gemini needs to know, Spirit, for this month? Yeah, so this month is definitely about learning to balance out your finances, learning to balance out the money that is coming in, learning to balance out what it is that you are investing, not just your financial money, but also kind of like your spiritual currency. What are you spiritually connecting to? What are you spiritually giving to? And what are you spiritually receiving? Because again, with this big test that you're having of like that you're being told to laugh it off and learning to respond, there is here a needing of an understanding of something, or needing to like really see something clearly of like how certain things connect energetically, how certain things connect spiritually, um that may have been missing in the past. There is here of like this breaking up, or this letting go of this illusion. And when I say it that way, um it's almost kind of like oh no, I'm gonna sound crazy saying it, but okay. So I one of the things that I that I talk about sometimes with certain people is about like how in some way this world is an illusion in itself, right? So everything that we see around, everything that is around us is a manifestation, and is something that is created in another dimension before it's brought into this dimension. And just a backup, a little backup on myself, I spend about the majority of my time anyway in the dream realm and in other places, naturally. So when I want to manifest something in this timeline or in this reality, I set out to do it in the dream well in other places before I manifest here. And for a lot of you, there is this connection of like the dream well, the dream world, right? The dream dimension or another dimension, and how that ties into the illusion or what it is that we perceive as reality, that is coming out to um is something that is being shown to you, or something that is being revealed to you in a way that you're able to understand it, or you're able to receive it, if that makes sense. But this is all tied down to, and the reason why I'm saying it is because it's all tied down to the in like the intentional use of money has something to do with this for you specifically. So be very so just be aware of the things that are coming through you in dreams, especially if for those of you that are looking into like learning how to lucid dream. There are, from my understanding, there's a lot of texts and a lot of things out there that you can read and you can look at. um Lucid dreaming is an amazing thing to do. um I usually try not to lucid dream because that's what I do. um but I hear that a lot of people use it as a practice to manifest and to do certain things. It is it is just part of who I am, to just lucid dream like on a daily basis, multiple times a day. But for those of you that are looking into learning how to lucid dream and stuff like that, there are texts, there are things. Because again, there's something that you're learning or something that is being revealed to you of how things are, where things are manifested first before they're manifested in this reality. All right, let's go ahead and let's see. What do we have for Gemini as an advice, Spirit? Why you guys are hesitant to receive advice? You guys are hesitant to. Some of you really don't want to listen to advice. We have the homeward. Take yourself out on a date, number 42. Why are you guys hesitant to receive advice? Advice doesn't necessarily mean that the other person is trying to control you, or that the other person is trying to, like, that they know more than you or anything like that. Sometimes spirit uses individuals or people that may trigger us to bring advice that is very much needed. Slow down. It is time to press pause and contemplate before the next leg of your journey. It's in those solitary, introspective moments where we learn the most interesting and eye opening things about ourselves. Take yourself out on a day of sorts, even if it's just a quiet and cozy night at home. Enjoy your own company. Because again, whatever it is that's going to be revealed to you in this space, whether it's like lucid dreamings or in dreams, it's something that you really have to be able to connect to it. You have to really be kind of like at home within yourself first. Well, guys, that is all I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. I love you all. Bye bye.